Hi guys, we're back. Welcome to another episode of New Paltz Hot, where Kerrigan and I talk about all of your burning questions about love, sex,
heartbreak, and strange encounters. Now, last week we talked about how to finally ask your tote bag boyfriend the big question.
Have you explored your sexuality thoroughly?
Quintessential New Paltz question. It's quite important to get that out the way.
It is, especially in this day and age, there's so many opportunities out there. It's always worth a shot. All right, so before we jump into this week's episode, make sure to call in and share your questions with us.
Call 1-800-MP-HOT now to be featured on today's episode. But remember, we're not psychologists, so please keep the trauma dumping to yourselves.
All right, let's get into it. Kerrigan, the other day, you were telling me about your Saturday night, and I wanted to hear all the details, but I knew that it would make good content for the show. So, do you want to
You know it will. Well, last Saturday, I was set up to have a certain Tinder date with a certain man.
Ugh, famous last words.
I know, it's quite stereotypical, but, we set up and arranged for me to go over to his house.
Kerrigan.
Have dinner.
All right.
Very wholesome, nothing wrong with it. And, I was biased towards it because I love a man that can cook, and, you don't find that often, so I said, okay. So I go over, and he makes me a delicious, chicken cutlet dinner.
Chicken cutlet?
What?
You're a vegetarian.
So what?
Oh my gosh, the things you do for this man.
You have to embrace fluidity.
Exactly. All right. Yeah.
I'm not going to argue about that, but had a delicious meal, made some chicken cutlet, ate, was full. I said, I'm going to go to the little girl's room after dinner. I have to go powder my nose and make sure I'm still looking all right. So I go do that. I come back.
Oh no.
Tell me why. Tell me why this man was fully nude.
Fully
nude, sprawled out.
Everything?
Everything. The whole 9 yards, every piece you could think of, sprawled out on the couch.
Oh my God, Kerrigan.
What do you do about that?
Yeah. What do you do about that?
I'm speechless. What can I say?
Oh my gosh. I mean, Jesus, at least you didn't sleep with him.
I mean, would you say that? Would you say that?
Oh my God.
Is that what you'd say?
Oh my God. I'm not even going to touch this one. You got a good meal.
I had a great night.
Yeah.
I had a great night.
We'll leave it at that one. All right. I'm getting the signal from our producer that we need to wrap this up. Let's move on to the next segment of the show. All right.
So we are going to get into everyone's favorite segment where we read out a tweet shared with us by our lovely and confused watchers using the hashtag
#NewPaltzHotStories. This week we have a question from JJ27. They tweeted, "Help, I need to get rid of this guy. Our date was super cringe. He wasn't wearing socks, mansplained cryptocurrency, and kept talking about his passion for reading theory."
Oh, he sounds like a complete psychopath.
All right, yeah, first things first, men who read theory because they can't have thoughts of their own.
Let's get into that. I think it's true. I think it's...
Like, what is he reading? Schopenhauer? Jesus. All right, and the socks thing.
Yeah, what kind of shoes?
Yeah, what kind of shoes
was he wearing with that?
What was the activity of the date as well, too?
Yeah, what were you guys doing? Were you guys hiking and he had his Tevas on? Or you guys went out to the restaurant and he had high-top Converse on with no socks?
Oh.
And then if so, how'd you find out? The smell? How'd you find out? You saw it or you smelt it?
Yeah.
I have questions. But either way, I don't think it's salvageable. I don't think that there's much there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't keep up with that.
I don't think it's worth it. We're so young right now. Like, we're in college. Like, there's so many people out there. I guess we should, get into a little bit about, the ethics of ghosting somebody, especially because you're going to see somebody, every single weekend. But
naturally, I think it's a constitutional right. I'm serious. I think it's a First Amendment right. You have the freedom of speech, freedom to speak, freedom to not speak.
Exactly. Everybody always talks about how hard it is to get rejected, but nobody talks about how hard it is to reject somebody.
That's quite true.
All right. Let's jump into the last segment of the show for now.
Yes, of course.
Where we talk to the people.
So we have somebody on the line right now, actually. Hello, caller. What is your name, your pronouns, and what would you like for us to help you with today?
Hi, guys. My name is Alex, and my pronouns are they, them, and I'm in a bit of a pickle right now.
Oh, no. What's going on?
Yeah, you see, I'm a freshman here at New Paltz, and so far the semester has been okay, but my partner keeps complaining about how I never come home to visit them, and they keep saying that I've abandoned them.
Whoa.
All right.
I try to visit every chance I get, but it's difficult because of my class schedule, and I don't even have a car right now.
Does your partner come to visit you?
Rarely.
I don't know. I mean, it's a classic story, coming to college with a partner already. I mean, I don't mean to be harsh, but you have an idea of how it could go.
Yeah,
I don't
my
wanna be
like
negative,
it's a
but-
steadfast rule. Once you go to college, break up with your partner. Like you do not want to go into college with baggage. I'm sorry if that comes off as really harsh, Alex, but I'm gonna say cut it off. What
you
is
gotta
is
make
your partner
room.
older, younger? What's their deal?
They're younger.
Oh,
I don't know. You got to make room for yourself to grow. I
Exactly.
mean, you can't hold yourself down like that. It's not fair to you, and it's not fair to them.
exactly. And at this age, any relationship that isn't pushing you further in your growth just is not worth it. You don't need to
true.
be in a relationship to be comfortable.
Well, you guys have given me a lot to think about, but thank you all for so much, for all of this help.
Yeah,
Of course.
Thank you for
I hope
calling
everything
in.
gets figured out.
All right, bye guys. Thank you.
Bye.
you.
Thanks for calling. Well, guys, we have definitely come to the end of our episode. I'd like to
Thank you
say.
for watching, and stay tuned for next week's episode where Kerrigan and I discuss hiking as a first date.
Well, thank you guys for watching again, and I'd like to say bye-bye.
All right, bye.